Hi everyone, let's keep it going here. So we got Corpseman. I don't think I found sites with pretty much any of these rituals. Maybe one of them was successful. Oh yeah, Garden of Pearls. That's a 2 pearl site. But overall, not very successful with the rituals, which is what it is. Still got some more Displacer Beasts up here. So we've got a decent number of them at this point. I guess it's only 8. That's 8 more than 0. And Greenskins north, beating up Chassos. Greenskins south, again claiming these territories that we were pledged by Ulm. Liberated this. We actually had to kill a lot of them. Looks like this guy was summoning skeletons, so that makes sense. Here's Young Man in play again. Just a lot of attacks. We probably should figure out a way to get him quickness. To really make use of all these attacks. But in any case, he's gonna just go and mow through people. Like each of these attacks is hitting for 30 plus damage. His MR is pretty low though. Leveling up the shaman here. Zell versus Aram. So this, like, Aram's on their way out. This is Zell storming an Aram fort, but Aram does have some defenders. Here's this High Priestess. Some consuls. Then what all is in the middle of this? This chariot. So much democracy. Useless. Unrest. Okay, so he went and renamed all of these guys for what they do. Sun on these guys is pretty good though. If we look at just commanders, Archer Lord. Completely useless. Don't know what these magistrates are doing, but I guess I do because he renamed them all. And then some senators. So there's a lot of democracy happening there, but not a lot of actual action. And then on the Zell side, they've got these sand wraiths, which are quite terrifying. They have no protection in Invulnerable 9, so they're pretty, well, vulnerable. But they have some crushing and some trampling, and they're ethereal and some other defenses. So that makes them pretty scary. This guy, what is this guy? Is this like a hero or something? He's got just a ton of stat line for not actually having any gear. And then some Ether Warriors. And this guy, he bought off of Sasan Raha. It's just an incredible crown. Like, I gotta get me some of that crown. And then this Heart of Stand thing is just really good. Temporary Earth Gems and summon Earth Power. So if we go ahead and watch this in action, Rigor Mortis is up. Forces of democracy start coming through the gate. The Sand Wraiths just go straight through because they're ethereal, and they just run over everything. Rigor Mortis isn't even doing that much because the Sand Wraith trampling is getting all the jobs done. So the result of that was literally just 2 casualties. The Sand Wraiths killed everything, and then a wipeout for Arum. Lanka. So Lanka is trying to reclaim their capital. They've cracked the fort. Lusitania has just a small contingent of assault people inside. Some skeleton happening, but that's pretty much the extent of it in terms of magic. This is primarily a melee combat. These guys are firing crossbows. Eventually they're going to run out of bolts. This adventurer here is trying to banish the skeletons, but the skeletons are coming down faster than banishment can work. And eventually that is the end of the assault. So minor casualties from Lanka, and they've reclaimed their capital. Skuro, Bearclaw Talisman, Crown of Eyes, Serpent Fiend, extra cash in Chassos, which we get a decent amount of. Right now, I'm actually holding like a lot of income because in addition to besieging Chassos, I'm also besieging Karanak, and I'm borrowing Greenskins North so I can citadel it up. So I'm sharing the loot with my partners right now. But yeah, also got some cash and Dominion in Greenskins North. Don't know what this is about. Or this. Barbarians, Brigands, and I got caught scouting by a couple of people. I don't even know where this is. Oh, this is over here. How did I get there? Oh, I must have been just walking through. Oh, okay. Go ahead and start getting some more scouts again. I don't need these guys. Crossbowmen are useful, don't get me wrong, but that should be a sufficient investment. Moderate damage in Chassos. Karnak is still sieged down, but not taken. Next turn we'll have 5 more of these thugs, and so the plan will be to just storm in with 7 of them. And we'll see where that goes. Other than that, disease and gray fjords and stuff like that. Looks like Lusitania has a nice sized crew over here to push back against Lanka again. They seem to have basically a stalemate in this region, which makes sense. And I don't have good visibility over here because I've lost a bunch of scouts in the area, but there's going to be a big war around here. Sasan Raha has been planning their ambush of the area. They were hoping to surprise crack Abyssia itself in one turn with a bunch of siege cracking ants. That's not actually going to work. But even so, like, there's plenty of army over here in Kalum. from Asgard and the Macedon thugs, including the demigods incarnate, who can just teleport in and wreck whole armies without even really trying. They do need to finish off Mercane, but that is that will happen very soon. Pretty confident of that. Shoot, Mercane might run out of Dominion. Speaking of running out of Dominion, something worth noting. So, if we go ahead and look at Pretenders of the World, one pretender that's still alive and kicking is the first clown, leading the Clown Nation. The Clown Nation is down to just their capital, and they have no dominion there. However, a random event gave them 2 candles over here in the middle of Lentia, on the opposite side of the world from them. So these couple of Lentia candles are what's keeping the clowns alive, which I think is just hilarious. And most of the others on the server seem to agree with that assessment. So I just figured I should share that with you as well. So clowns persist. Gearing up for this Ulm situation, as well as winding down the Chasso situation. And hopefully 2 turns from now we'll finally take out Karnak. We will see. So yeah, I think that covers it for now. And I'll see you next turn.